The next video we're about to do is Missy Elliott, Get Your Freak On. If you know Missy, you know her visuals are literally the visual Bible. And I actually was influenced a lot from Lauryn Hill in my younger days, but I had no idea that Missy actually paved a huge way for me visually until I started to think back to the music videos I used to watch as a kid, and Missy was definitely one of those heroes. So this is Get Your Freak On by Missy Elliott, who is also another inspiration behind the Time's Up video I did. Get your freak on. Cool. Now it gets really fun. I think one of the things I love about being a hip-hop artist who's sort of left of center is being inspired by artists who feel that way too. And for me, a lot of artists, including the next artist, were those artists for me. And OUTKAST was definitely a group that made me go, oh, I could do that? I could be that weird with my music, that weird with my visuals, like bring you guys into a different world than you're used to. So this one, B.O.B, was a really huge inspiration for me. And the video just looks really cool. So OUTKAST, B.O.B. So the next video we're about to watch is JAMIROQUAI's Virtual Insanity. This was an inspiration by my director, actually, Sanjay De Silva. So when we sat together to talk about Time's Up, we were like, what videos from the 90s do you think were iconic? I gave mine, Missy, TUPAC, BUSTA, and he was like, definitely JAMIROQUAI, because the moving rooms were insane. And he wanted something, you know, that you could look at and be like, how did they do that? And there are definitely those moments. So this is JAMIROQUAI, Virtual Insanity. You guys still with us? Okay, cool. So the next music video is TLC, No Scrubs. Now, for the time that this video came out, it was pretty iconic. I mean, you're talking lane before lane. It is like sci-fi tease, and I know that was Left Eye's influence because she did talk about how she loved sci-fi a lot. It was very futuristic, which I love as well, and it was TLC, man. They brought the vibes. They ushered in a lot of us young teenagers as well. And I love this music video. It's really cool. TLC, No Scrubs. So the next music video you're about to hear is Angelique Kidjo, Agolo. Now, when I saw this music video, I was about 8 or 9 years old, and my parents were actually watching this. This is where the generational thing happens, because I was a huge fan of Angelique Kidjo because my parents introduced me to her music. And then I got to work with her this year. So just going back to where I first discovered her music, it would probably be the Agolo music video, where I walked into the room, my parents were watching it, and the video literally looked like nothing I've ever seen before. It looked like it was high art, but our tribal art, like put together. Like tribal art could be high art. And when I saw that, I was like, yo, we can do anything. So that first huge inspiration of an African music video was from Angelique Kidjo. Hope you enjoyed. So the next song is a big song. It's by a legend, Lauryn Hill. You know I love me some Lauryn Hill. This song, this video is pretty iconic as well. I loved how she was showing, you know, the difference between these two eras and how things are the same, but how things are different, and the positive and negative effects of that. That's really dope for an artist to be able to do. Lauryn Hill, doo-wop, iconic. So thank you for watching all the music videos that have inspired my work, and what better way to end it by showing you my work, my favorite music video so far, which is Lane. Sampa The Great, Lane. Hi, I'm Sampa The Great, and I'll be taking over Rage this evening, so buckle up. It's gonna be an amazing ride. We're about to watch some wild videos. Stay tuned. So the next video we're about to watch is TUPAC, Hit 'Em Up. Now, if you know me, you know TUPAC inspired my music. TUPAC was the first hip-hop artist I ever listened to. Changes was the first hip-hop song I ever listened to. But this video, it's really like, it was really out there. You know, he's really trying to hit up a couple of people, Biggie Smalls, Puff, and the whole crew. It was beef. And I don't like that they had beef because I love both rappers, but I just love, the video was dope. And if you were ever gonna do like a call out video to somebody, Hit 'Em Up is the video to do it. And also it inspired my video, Time's Up. A couple of videos that we're gonna show you today inspired my music video, Time's Up, featuring Crown. And TUPAC, Hit 'Em Up is one of them. So the next song we're about to do is One Thing, AMERIE. When this song came out, it literally changed the music industry. Like, everybody was going for the big band sound. It was really huge, and she's iconic. Her music videos are iconic, and the song itself is just really beautiful. I love it, and I hope you love it too. AMERIE, One Thing. Hi, I'm Sampa The Great, and you're watching Rage. Let's get into it. So the next video is Busta Rhymes' Woo-Ha. I was gonna do another video, but it was a bit too spicy for the kids. Well, I know it's Rage, so we can do anything. But this video just showed me how dope Busta is, and also how free he is to do videos where he can laugh at himself, you know, play with comedy. That's what I've always loved about Busta. Him and Missy sort of strike me as a brother-sister duo when it comes to visuals. So this one also inspired Time's Up music video. It was inspired by 90s music videos that were iconic. So you have your Busta, your Missy, TUPAC, Hit 'Em Up, and also JAMIROQUAI, Virtual Insanity. But this one here is Busta Rhymes' Woo-Ha. So the next video is actually pretty iconic, as all the videos were. Janet Jackson has actually been a huge influence to me longer than I thought. Because I was thinking back to when I heard Lauryn Hill and I was listening to her music and watching her music videos, and I think Janet Jackson's influence predates that, because my dad actually bought us a Velvet Rope Tour DVD. I don't even think he knew what he was buying us, because me and Wanji sat up all night watching it, and just Janet Jackson was everything, man. Like, she's the queen to our queens, which is really dope. So I deep dive into the Velvet Rope a year ago, and it started to inspire a lot of the art that you're gonna see coming out of my music in the next couple of months. And one of the songs and videos that I love is this one, I Get Lonely by Janet Jackson. It's the choreo, it's the mood, it's the costumes, it's the outfits, it's the red hair. Like, she's just in her element, and I think she ushered a lot of our sensuality as young women, and just getting in touch with who we are and our womanhood. So yeah, shout out to the Queen Janet. This is Janet Jackson, I Get Lonely. Hi, I'm Sampa The Great, and you're watching Rage. I'm just here with my furry friends, my jackets, and you know, it's getting to that time where we're getting to the big inspirations, so might as well get as dramatic as this is. Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar was actually the first huge support I got as an artist. He came to Sydney when I just started out my music. I just released the Great mixtape, and I got to support him. And that was, you know, one of the things for me that made me go, maybe I can do this artist thing. It was really huge for me, and I still love Kendrick so much. But yeah, any Kendrick Lamar music video to me is like top. But All Right was pretty dope for me, and the community that I was in when it first came out, and that was in Melbourne. We also All Right, and it sort of said everything that we wanted to say at the time. We knew we were going through a beautiful renaissance of black artists, you know, coming through to Melbourne, coming through to Australia, showing what we can do, and just having those sentiments, we gonna be all right, was really dope. So this is Kendrick Lamar, All Right. So the next song is a song that puts a smile on everybody's faces. This is BUI's MILAN featuring myself, and it's Ezinna. So I got this song in the middle of the pandemic. Oh, we're still in the pandemic. And I thought it was really beautiful. I thought it was beautiful that Wise was, you know, reconnecting to his roots through music, because I've just done that as well, and I know what that journey is like. But when we started talking about the music video, everything was in lockdown. And so we couldn't actually film the music video together. And then I went to Zambia, and then I was stuck. I couldn't get back into Australia. So Wise had this amazing idea to do a music video where we're basically all Zooming each other, which became huge during the pandemic, our main way to communicate with each other. And I thought that bringing everyone, his family, friends, and the musicians together through Zoom was a pretty dope idea. So the music video itself is iconic, but the song as well is pretty beautiful. So Be Wise and MILAN featuring myself, Ezinna. So the next music video you're about to see is actually one of my own. This one I consider my best music video to date. It's called Lane, and it was directed by Rara Nembard and Imran Christian, and we actually shot this when I was in Cape Town. I love Lane, the song. The song itself is about breaking through barriers or molds and not fitting in anyone's boxes. And as I was talking to Denzel, who's featured on the song, about the song, I was actually meeting a lot of African creatives. You know, I was in Zambia, I couldn't go anywhere, I couldn't come back to Australia. And we were just talking about, you know, our ambitions and what art we want to create. And we don't want to stick to one thing. We want to be out of the box. We don't want people to kind of limit the way we express ourselves. And I was just like, this is the exact same thing I'm talking about in my music. So why don't we express this visually through my music videos? And it was sort of perfect timing because the music was done and I wanted to do the same sort of shift through my music videos. And me, Rara, and Imran just thought of themes that we loved. I love sci-fi. I don't think I've ever expressed that before yet. I love being able to show my sensuality a lot. I think most times I'm limited, or I limit myself, because I think, you know, my genre and me being a female rapper only allows me to be one-dimensional and only show one side of my femininity. And I didn't really like that. As you know, I hate limits. And so we started talking about these themes and the things I wanted to say, and sort of the rebirth of who Sampa The Great is now that I was reconnected back to where I'm from. And I've actually gotten a beautiful opportunity to be Sampa The Great back home, which I didn't, you know, get to have when I was in Australia. My professional career kicked off here, but I never got to be Sampa The Great at home. And so we honed to a lot of these themes, and Lane, the music video, was birthed. And basically is about breaking through boxes, being true to yourself, and really showing the Sampa Tembo that is on and off screen. Sampa The Great and Sampa Tembo are the same person, and Lane is about, you know, being open to transparency as well. So I hope you enjoy the music video. It's my baby, and it's really precious to me, and I'm glad it's out in the world.